And here's another thing that got me messed up about expenses, about money in adulthood in general. Bi-weekly pay should be illegal. Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Janiyah, and if you're new here, welcome to the Janiyah Show. And today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, but with a little bit of a twist. I'm going to be talking about some things that I've been learning as a 23-year-old, and hopefully you guys can carry some of this stuff back into your own lives. So I'm just going to be telling you guys about some things that I've learned to do, some things not to do, and so on and so forth. So join me for this ride and let's get started and do our makeup. I'm going to be starting with my primer first. It's just a Maybelline Master Prime Face Studio. I don't know if y'all can see that. There we go. The first thing I have learned as a 23-year-old is how expensive everything is. Everything is so expensive, from subscriptions, from groceries, from the car note, from just hanging out, trying to do stuff, from having hobbies. It's all expensive. Sorry. And the other thing I've learned, $100 is the new $20. $100 is nothing. I can go to Walmart, $100 spent right there. Every time I step out of my house, $100 has been spent. Cause everything's expensive. But, you know, as I'm learning, as I'm growing, it's just learning to budget. We're gonna start with our eyebrows. And I just get this eyebrow pencil from NYX. It's this one right here. I think I've used this since high school, honestly. We're just gonna brush those up. Y'all might be thinking I'm talking about, oh, stuff's just expensive because of inflation. No, honey. Stuff is just expensive in general. And here's another thing that got me messed up about expenses, about money in adulthood in general. Bi-weekly pay should be illegal. I work every single day of the month. Why am I only getting paid twice? If I work that week, I should get paid that week. I shouldn't work a week and not get paid. That don't even make no sense. And y'all, that second week waiting on that paycheck, money is penny pinching. I'm penny pinching because y'all are making me wait 2 weeks to get paid. You know how much happens in 2 weeks? A lot. Especially when every time I step out of my house, I'm spending $100. All right, y'all, next I'm gonna use some concealer and outline the eyebrows on the top and the bottom. All right, so now that I got it outlined, I'm just gonna take this angle brush and like kind of brush it outward. To wrap it up, this first one up, budget your money. And I mean budget your money. All right, y'all, so while I'm blending this out, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all what my second life lesson I've learned is, or am learning currently. Showing myself some grace. I'm a person that's very, very, very hard on themselves. Like extremely hard on themselves, to the point where it's like, girl, take a chill pill. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Why are you being hard on yourself? Life is hard enough. There's no reason why I should be being hard on myself. Now, I preface this by saying, sometimes you gotta be hard on yourself. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you have to give yourself that extra little push. But not all of the time. All right, so I think I'm gonna do some pink eyeshadow. I always go with pink because pink is the best color out there. I think I'm gonna do these 3 colors right here.
A few minutes later.
My third life lesson is that I don't have to prove myself to anyone. Not a soul. It took me, I won't even say I learned that life lesson because I'm still learning it. Especially when I'm like in a new environment, or I don't know, I'm doing something that's really important to me. I feel like I have to prove myself to people and get validation from others, and that is a big, 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 big no. So I'm gonna put on my foundation. I do boom, 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 and a little one on the chin. And validation is kind of tricky because sometimes you do need some validation to kind of make sure you're making right decisions, sometimes to make sure you're not tripping and all that other stuff. But constantly needing it is where things get a little dicey. You don't need validation from other people. You only need it from yourself, and sometimes your best friends and your family. You don't need to prove yourself to anybody. All right, so I've gotten the contour, I've gotten everything. Now I'm gonna blend her out. All right, so my next life lesson that I learned is that everything does not have to be figured out right then and there. I am one of those people that try to plan everything out to the T and then follow that plan to the T, and then hopefully everything works out to the T. 9 times out of 10, that is not how it goes. It brings nothing but stress trying to figure stuff out. And I'm not saying don't have goals, don't be ambitious, but trying to plan every little thing out to the T is helping nobody. Now, as we let this set, I'm going to tell you guys about my last life lesson that I have been learning. Some things are just not worth the sacrifice. I'm talking about that job. I'm talking about them friendships. I'm talking about them relationships. Some things are not worth sacrificing. Your mental health, your sleep, your food intake is just not worth it. Your peace of mind should be your #1 priority always. Because if you don't have peace of mind, honey, you're just not going to be happy. You're not going to be doing what you need to do. You're not going to be able to complete them goals. You're not going to be motivated. You're just not going to be any of that. If something is not for you, then it is not for you. You need to dip and leave and go. Find something else that's going to make you happy. Pushing through is not always the best idea. Boom, look at them lips. Lined and gorgeous and beautiful. And then we're just going to add some gloss and we're going to be done, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, y'all, so this is the final look. She's cute, she's pink, and she's lovely. Let's review our lessons that we have learned today. Number 1, everything is expensive. Budgeting is your best friend. Number 2, show yourself some grace. Be nice to yourself. Life is already hard. There's no reason you need to be being extra hard on yourself for no reason. Number 3, you don't have to prove yourself to anybody on this earth. Prove yourself to yourself. Show yourself that you can do it. That's all that matters. Number 4, everything does not need to be figured out right here, right now. Give it some time. Allow yourself to be in the present. And last but not least, some things are just not worth the sacrifice at all. Don't beat yourself up trying to push through something you know is not good for you. Why would you keep doing that thing? It doesn't make any sense. But that is going to be all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something, whether that was something to do with the makeup or something of a life lesson. Leave a comment below if you learned anything, and leave a comment if you know any other life lessons I could be learning as a 23-year-old. But as always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel and make sure those post notifications are on, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!